My name is Joseph Pereira. I am the principal timpanist of the Los Angeles Philharmonic. For me, I wanted to have this all-encompassing sound, being the timpanist of an orchestra. Really this foundation of sound for the orchestra, not only rhythm, but sound really is important. The power of the brass, for example, and have the agility of the winds and the kind of lyricism or the lyrical singing qualities of the strings, all part of what I do, and be able to have the flexibility to do that. The sticks make that a big part of that, and that makes helps me achieve what I'm trying to do. All right, so here we have the number 1. This is a wood core. It's a small ball stick, meant to be pretty powerful because of the wood core, especially for plastic heads. This is a great stick. For something like Hindemith's the second excerpt, or definitely the end, the third excerpt. It's super clear. You can push it, you can play soft with it, and it has a really concise, clear but still dark sound. The JP number 2, the yellow mallets, similar to the number 1, except that it has a felt core. So it's meant to be a darker sound than the 1. It's clear, but still darker than the 1. And for me, if on the calf heads with a little bit thicker shaft like these, like Tchaikovsky, something Romantic period, you get the power, but you still have the dark, round sound that you need, but it's still clear. JP number 3, the light blue sticks. This is the first one in the series with a cork core, and now this one's a more European style stick. It has a small cork core and multi-layers of felt. The idea with this stick was to have something that's a little bit lighter, quick off the head. I use it a lot. Some rolls, dark rolls, also for classical symphonies sometimes. I used it last week for Schumann 3 in some spots. Another good one for this one would be Finlandia for the rolls. JP number 4, the blue one, this is probably, along with the number 1, probably the most used stick, and the one that I definitely use the most, and I have many variations of this stick. Big, dark, round sound, still more of a European sound with the cork core. The cork core is a little bit soft and squishy. It almost like, when it makes contact with the drum, I feel like it kicks in another gear of power because of that. Almost like the difference between rattan and birch on marimba, where the rattan has a little bit more give to it, or maybe similar to a violin bow or a cello bow, that has a little bit of flex. With that core, when you make contact, there's really nothing fighting in the contact, and therefore the sound can really, it can really sing a lot. So I really like the number 4 a lot and use it a lot. The number fives, the orange stick. This stick has a plastic cork, which is squishy and softer than a real cork, and we've created kind of a taller core here, so there's a little bit more contact this way on the head. And what it does, this is one of my favorite sticks. When I go to grab it, I know I'm going to play something really kind of finesse. This is like my finesse stick, and I generally only use this for soft stuff, soft rolls, especially on the higher drum. Like put a lot of E's up here, like really warm sounds, or F's. Last week we did Wagner funeral music, and I used it for the C sharp solo. It's just a really warm, warm sound. And this is a fairly new pair. I have an old lighter pair that I use a lot, and they're kind of done, but you can see the difference, you know, how the felt really spread out. But this is a really nice felt sound, you know, really warm. And when the conductor asks for really soft, no attack, that's kind of my go-to stick. Soft rolls, you know, really in the hall. In our hall at least, it really resonates a lot. Well, thanks for checking out the Joseph Pereira by JG Percussion timpani mallets, and if you need more information, you can always go to jgpercussion.com.